Hello and welcome to Easy ENG, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm Emma and I'm here to help you speak English more naturally, step by step, day by day. I will be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow me and repeat after me. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something very simple but very powerful. How to practice English every single day, even if your life is busy, even if you feel shy, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. Many people think they need to move to the UK or America to speak English well. But that's not true. You don't need to live in London. You don't need a nativist speaker next to you. You don't need to study for hours every night. What you need are small, smart steps. Steps that are easy to repeat. Steps that fit into your daily life. Steps that help you feel more comfortable, more natural, and more confident using English. So let's begin. Let's start with a simple question. What is shadowing? Maybe you have heard the word before, shadowing. Maybe you haven't. Shadowing is one of the best techniques to improve your speaking and listening at the same time. It's simple and very powerful. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English like me right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't stop. You don't translate in your mind. You don't look at a dictionary. You just copy the sound like an echo. You try to say the words at the same speed, with the same tone and the same rhythm as the speaker. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence and you repeat after me. I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you repeat. Very good. That's it. That's shadowing. At first, it feels a little strange. You may not understand everything you hear. That's okay. Shadowing is not about understanding every word. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get used to how English sounds, how it moves, how it feels in your mouth. If you do this often, even 5 minutes a day, you will start to speak faster, more clearly, and more naturally. It's a small habit with big results. Now let's talk about the main question. How can you practice English every day? Many students tell me, Tom, I want to learn, but I don't have time. I'm always busy. I feel nervous when I speak. I don't know how to start. And I always say, you don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You just need to begin. Let me give you 5 simple and powerful ways to practice English every single day in your real life, wherever you are. Tip number 1. Listen to English every day. This is the most important step. If you want to speak better, you must listen more every day, not once a week, not only in class, every day. Listening helps you learn new words. It helps you hear the real rhythm of English. It trains your ears to understand faster. And it helps you get used to how real people speak, not just the English in textbooks. So, how can you do it? You can listen to podcasts like this one. You can listen to English music. You can watch videos on YouTube. You can listen to short stories or English news for learners. You don't need to understand 100%. Just let the sounds enter your ears. Even if you understand only 30% or 50%, it's still useful. You can listen while you walk, while you clean, while you cook, while you exercise, or while you rest. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to make a difference. Make English your background music. Tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. Now that you're listening, the next step is use your voice. Listening is great, but speaking, that's how you grow strong. After you listen to a sentence or a short part of audio, repeat it. Copy the voice. Match the rhythm. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Repeat. I'm improving little by little. Repeat. Do this daily. Repeat the same sentences again and again. You will notice that your speaking becomes smoother. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. You feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced. Tip number 3. Think in English, one thought at a time. This is one of the biggest changes you can make. Start thinking in English. At first, it's difficult. You want to translate from your native language, but translation takes time and it slows us down. So, how do we begin thinking in English? Start with short, simple sentences. Say them in your mind. When you wake up, it's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee. When you walk outside, the sky is blue. The air is cold. I see a dog. During your day, I'm working. I'm tired. I want to go home. These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English. No translation, no delay. Later, try to say them out loud. Just whisper or speak quietly. It's like a daily conversation with yourself in English. Tip number 4. Read aloud. Train your speaking muscles. Reading silently is good, but reading aloud is better. It helps your mouth, your tongue, and your brain work together. Choose short, simple texts. A children's book, an English story for beginners, a dialogue from a video or podcast. Read it slowly, clearly. Then read it again a little faster. Then again with more expression. Imagine you are an actor. This helps your pronunciation, your fluency, and your confidence. It's like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Tip number 5. Use English in your daily life. Let me tell you something very important. If you want to speak English well, you should not only study English, you should live with English. What do I mean by that? I mean that English should not just be something you do for 30 minutes on Monday night. It should not only happen in your classroom or in your study book. It should become part of your real, everyday life. Just like your morning coffee or your favorite app. The more you see English, hear English, and use English in your life, the more natural it will become. Now, let me give you some easy ways to do this, even if you are very busy. First, change your phone settings to English. You probably look at your phone many times a day, maybe 50, maybe 100 times. So, why not use that time to learn? When you change your phone's language to English, you see English words every time you open it. You will learn words like settings, airplane mode, brightness, update available, delete, or download. You don't need to study these words. You just see them many times and soon your brain remembers. It becomes natural. This is called passive learning and it's very helpful. Tip number 2. Write a short diary in English every day. You don't have to write long essays. You just write 3 short sentences about your day. For example, today I went to work. I was very tired. I drank 2 cups of coffee. It rained this morning. I stayed home. I watched an English video. This is great practice for building simple sentence structure and using real vocabulary from your daily life. If you do this every night for just 5 minutes, you will improve more than you think. You can write in a small notebook or use your phone. You can even write to a friend who is also learning English and they can write back. Tip number 3. Record a 1-minute voice message every day. This is one of my favorite tips. At the end of your day, open your phone and record yourself speaking. Just talk for 1 minute. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings, or something you learned. For example, today was busy. I had a meeting in the morning. I made lunch for my family. In the evening, I watched a short English video. It's okay if you make mistakes. No one else has to hear it. This is just for you. When you listen to yourself, you learn. You hear your pronunciation. You hear your grammar and you start to notice your common mistakes and you can fix them next time. This builds confidence, fluency, and self-awareness. Tip number 4. Join an English-speaking group online. You don't need to wait for a classroom. You can find other English learners online. Join a WhatsApp group. Join a Telegram channel. Use websites like Tandem or Facebook groups for English learners. You can write short messages. You can send voice notes. You can ask and answer questions. Even just reading what other learners write can be helpful. This makes English feel alive. It becomes a way to connect, not just a school subject. Tip number 5. Watch short videos and repeat the sentences. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are full of short, simple English videos. You can choose videos about travel, food, daily life, or even funny clips. Anything you like. Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Then pause and repeat the sentences you hear. Try to copy the voice, the way they speak, their tone, their speed. Even if the video is only 20 seconds long, that's great. It's a fun and easy way to learn how English is really spoken. Okay. Using English in your daily life is not difficult. It doesn't take much time. You don't need a teacher to do it. And here's the secret. Turn small daily actions into English practice. Instead of saying good morning in your native language, say good morning. Instead of writing your to-do list in your mother tongue, try it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of TV in your own language, Watch 5 minutes in English. These small actions build strong habits, and strong habits create confident English speakers. So remember, make English part of your life. Let it be in your phone, your journal, your thoughts, and your voice. Let it be part of who you are, not just what you study. When you do this, English will not feel like homework. It will feel like something you live with. And that's when real fluency begins. See you next time. Hi, welcome. Are you ready to listen to our story? Today, I want to tell you a powerful and inspiring story. A story that teaches you how to practice English every single day, even if you are busy, shy, or far from any English-speaking country. This story will help you understand how small actions can create big results. Let's begin. The story, The Small Step Journey. This is the story of a young man named Leo. Leo lived in a small, quiet town where almost no one spoke English. There were no English schools, no tourists, and no native speakers. But Leo had a dream. He wanted to speak English fluently so he could travel, find better opportunities, and feel more confident in his life. But he always told himself the same thing: I don't have time. He worked long hours, helped his family, and came home tired every night. Every day he said, I will start tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. One morning, while drinking tea, he asked himself a simple but important question. What if the problem isn't time? What if the problem is how I think about learning? From that moment, everything changed. Step 1. The Echo Practice. That same day, Leo found a short English video. It was only 5 minutes long. He listened once. Then he listened again. And then he tried something completely new. He started repeating the words at the same time as the speaker. He didn't stop. He didn't translate. He didn't worry about mistakes. He simply echoed the speaker's voice like a shadow. This technique is called shadowing, and it became Leo's first daily habit. He repeated simple sentences. I want to speak English well. I can improve every day. My voice matters. It felt strange at first, but it also felt exciting. Because for the first time, English was not a school subject, it was something alive in his mouth. And he learned an important lesson. 5 minutes can change your day. And changing your day can change your life. Step 2. Thinking in English. A few days later, Leo made another decision. He said, Today, I will think in English. Not perfectly, just one thought at a time. He started with very simple thoughts. I'm waking up. I'm hungry. It's sunny today. These small thoughts helped his brain connect directly to English without translation. Thinking in English became a private practice, quiet, simple, but incredibly powerful. Slowly, he noticed that English thoughts came faster and more naturally. Step 3. Reading aloud like an actor. One evening, Leo picked a short English story. But instead of reading silently, he read it aloud. At first, he sounded shy and flat. But he kept going. Then he tried again with more energy. Then again with more expression. then again with more confidence. He imagined he was an actor in a movie. He used his voice to play with rhythm, tone, and emotion. This practice strengthened the muscles in his mouth and improved his pronunciation and fluency. Reading aloud became his speaking gym, simple, effective, and fun. Microphone Step 4: The 1-minute voice habit. At the end of each day, Leo started recording a 1-minute voice message. Just 1 minute. He talked about his day, his feelings, his plans, anything. Sometimes he said, "Today was busy. I had a meeting. I cooked dinner. I watched an English video." When he listened to his recordings, he noticed something surprising. He didn't sound as bad as he expected. In fact, he could hear progress, slow but real. This habit helped him hear his own pronunciation, understand his mistakes, and feel more confident speaking. Step 5: Living with English. Finally, Leo discovered the most important idea of all. To learn English, you must live with English. He changed his phone language. He wrote his to-do list in English. He watched short English clips while waiting for the bus. He joined an online group for English learners. He wrote small messages in English. He used English all throughout the day. Little by little, English became part of who he was, not just a subject he studied. English was in his thoughts, on his phone, in his voice, and in his daily habits. The transformation. After 3 months of small, consistent steps, Lear noticed a big change. He could understand more. He could speak faster. He could think clearly in English. He felt confident, proud, and motivated. He didn't move to another country. He didn't study for hours. He didn't wait for the perfect time. He simply practiced every day in small, smart ways. And these small steps created big progress. Thank you for being a part of EasyNG. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment about which habit you will start today.